Hi all, welcome to my weekly head shave. I think we're on shave number 6, I think. I'll have to check. I'll correct it in post if I've got it wrong. So I think this is head shave number 6. I do shave during the week, but I use an electric razor just for convenience. But certainly on a Friday I like to go the whole hog and use my leaf razor. So that's what I'm using today, is the leaf, and it's got the Treet blade still in it from the last shave. So that's on their second pass. I'm using the Omega 49 Professional Boar brush, and I'm just going to squeeze out the end. Today's software, I'm going with the Glyce glycerin soap bar with a citrus scent, but I don't get citrus at all. It just doesn't smell of anything to me at the moment. I'm going with a tube of Arko Hydrate green. I've not used this before. If you can see that, it's not even been opened, so let's do that now. Put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. You'll have to forgive the noises if you can hear them of wind. We've got some fairly windy weather. We're catching the edge of a storm here in the UK. So, and I've actually got the window open, so it does sound worse than it actually is. But yeah, so we have got some pretty windy weather. So I'm following that up with my usual boots, Tea Tree Witch Hazel, and then the Arko Cologne Gold Power, and Nivea Post Shave Balm. So that's where I'm going to leave it there today in terms of the products that I'm using. I'm just going to get some water in my spray. It's been quite useful, this. I've quite enjoyed using it. So, and let's get some cream in my bowl. So all I'm going to do is just put about that much in. That should be enough, I would think. More than enough, I think. That shot out rather quickly. Right. So let's get some water on the head. It's quite effective, it's quite good, this spray. I mean, I wasn't sure how useful it was going to be, but actually it's better than, you know, bending down all the time, especially with my back. So on with the soap, glycerin bar. Do I find this more effective than other pre-shave creams and oils? It's pretty effective. It's not bad, but I do prefer the Perazzo cream. That's my go-to. But I'm not, you know, obviously I've got these products. I need to use them. And once they're gone, probably won't be replaced really. I mean, I'm not saying that they're bad, but my preference is the Perazzo cream. So, right, let's go in with the Boar brush. I tell you one thing though, it doesn't half make your hands slick. So, going straight in. Lathers up really easily, as I would expect with Arko product, and you know, creams especially, they're much easier to lather. And what you got to do is hang on, I got some of that pre-shave soap dribbling down into my eye. it's a good idea to scoop from around the edges and get it all on the brush, and put it back in the bottom and give it a good, you know, lather up. Oop, nearly losing that. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous after a very short. It's after a very short lather, you end up with cream like that. I mean, you can't beat that. So yeah, and I got it all over my thumb as well, so I'm gonna try and get it. Right, so let's get this on the head. This Omega brush is still breaking in, but it's not very scratchy now. It's not, you know, it's comfortable. It's not scratching away at my head. It's getting there. It's beginning to wear in. I've had it for probably a couple of months now, but I only, you know, I only tend to do a shave once a week or twice. Well, head shave once a week, and face shave once a week. Although this week I have snuck in another one because I haven't got any new razors to show, and when I have a new razor, I will go with a 7-day growth to give it a test. But just look at that. It's crazy the amount of soap there is in this brush and still left in the bowl. Mustn't forget this little bit here. I seem to always forget this. So it's the bit that hangs on. Right, so here we go. Second use of the Treet blades. So I'm going to go with the grain first pass. I hope everybody's had a good week. We've been getting some better weather here in the UK recently, apart from today, which is typical. Yesterday was, I think, 28 degrees or 27 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'll probably stick it up on the screen somewhere for my American viewers, or those that work in Fahrenheit anyway. But yeah. It was 27 or 28 yesterday and quite humid. But very pleasant day. Today is kind of mild, but with the wind chill factor, it feels a little bit cooler than the actual temperature outside. But next week apparently we're going into some pretty good weather. So it's going to feel like midsummer. I think people are beginning to get fed up with the lockdown over here, and they're taking more risks. I'm not taking as many risks. I've had to go out a couple of times, but for medication and things, so but yeah, I've pretty much stayed in the whole time. I think I just nicked myself then. There must be a spot there. Felt that. Right, second pass. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, look at how much soap there is here. Mad. For a couple of, I mean, I probably lathered that for about a minute and a half. That's all. And it's plenty. It's just the right consistency. Just paint it on. So yeah, I hope you're all keeping safe and heeding the warnings wherever you are. I mean, in the UK, the worst place was London to begin with, and now I think, you know, the northern counties of England and other parts, where I live in the Midlands, I think we're worse than London now. I'm not sure really. I mean, I think I saw something about London dipping below the West Midlands in terms of new cases, so I could be wrong. I wasn't really concentrating on it. Right, against the grain. Trying not to shave off my eyebrows. I'd really look like Uncle Fester then, wouldn't I? Mind you, I'd have to shave the beard off. Don't think Uncle Fester ever had a beard. I have had that nickname in the past. So here we go. I'm just going to go straight across the top, try it out this way, and then on the pickup pass I'll go against or try and pick up anything that I've missed. I can hear the feedback, but I very much doubt you can. There's definitely a spot behind, at the back of my head there where I might well have caught it, because it's quite sore going over it with this. So there's a good chance I've done something there, but we shall see. So let's get some more water on the head. So this will be my pickup pass. I'm just going to brush it on. I'm not going to do the mitten. I'll do that. I'm going to brush this on and then go over, you know, feel my head with my hand. It's just I've got so much soap left in this brush. I like to use the brush. I mean, look at that. There's just so much there. Make sure I get my neck as well. I don't think I've done my neck properly yet. So let's go do my neck. That's it. So let's feel around. Oh yeah, there's quite a lot there. I'm just going to do another pretty much complete pass. So yeah, let me know what you're using for your head shaves or any other shave. You know, put your shave of the day in the comments if you want. It's always interesting to see what other people are using. I haven't decided what I'm going to use tomorrow. I'm probably going to go back to my Mirka 34. I've had some pretty aggressive razors lately. Maybe give it a bit of a rest, a more comfortable shave. That Mirka Progress in the end with the Mirka blades was, my skin was quite irritated for quite a few days afterwards. So, and I got quite a few comments from people saying they don't get on with the Mirka blades. And I must admit, I never did. I mean, it wasn't so bad, but I did suffer for a few days after with the razor burn, and, you know, skin was very, very sensitive to touch. So let's just feel around now. There's a bit there. It's got that bit. There's always this, my temple area, it doesn't get in there, and the only thing that really gets in there, oh, and that's not bad actually, is my DE. That gets it really close. I've got to get, there's just a little tuft there that, again, I'll probably have to use the DE on that. And the same here. I think I got it that time. But there you go, that's smooth. There's nothing left there now. So, and as you can see, I've still got a load of lather left there. I could do probably another 2 passes with that easily. So I'm just gonna clean up a little bit now. warm, now it's cold. And use my other towel. This is the second towel of the pack. Nice and soft. They're really good. I mean, the only difference between that, well, apart from it's much thicker and fluffier, and this cost me nearly the same for two. Look how thin that is. But I like the fact that it's a long strip. So if they did something, they could probably go with a less dense cloth, but nice and thick pile on it would be quite nice, but in that shape. But there we are. Right, so alum time. Let's get spray my head. Put the alum on. That was a very comfortable shave, so I'm not expecting much of a sting other than where I caught it on the back of the head. There's no sting at all really, a little bit, but nothing amazing. So I'm not sure whether I've actually done any damage at the back or not. But yeah, very comfortable shave this time. That Arko cream, I wouldn't say there was much of a scent to that. It's just like a soapy floral scent. I'd say scent strength maybe 2-3, not very strong at all, but very pleasant smelling. I'll probably use something a bit stronger tomorrow. I might break out my Holy Cow. I haven't actually used that yet. That was one that my daughter brought back from Pasteur's. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I'll see. I'll pick something tomorrow. Pick my mix, and we'll go from there. So yeah, let's get on to the Witch Hazel. I feel like the court judge giving the death sentence. There we are. Right, so let's go on with the Witch Hazel. So this is the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. Little bit of a sting. Funny enough, more there. It's interesting. Not where I was expecting. I thought I'd cut myself on the back. I don't know whether I have or not. Can't see any red on my hand, so if I have cut myself, it's not by much. I'm going to go straight on now with the Arko cologne. What's it called? Gold Power. So that's on, that's stinging. Just don't mind putting it on my face. And then finally, oh, that's nice and cool. The alcohol evaporating off. It's lovely and cool. Just going to go on with a bit of Nivea Sensitive. So literally that much in the hand. And that's my head shave for this week done. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for any new subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'm up to over 70 now, I think. So if you're considering subscribing, I've now actually put a link on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. As you look at it, there's a subscribe button, makes it easier for you to subscribe. But yeah, please subscribe. It sort of, you know, gives me feedback to say it's a worthwhile thing for me to continue doing. I mean, I'm still continuing. I'm not considering knocking on the head yet, pardon the pun. But at the end of the day, it's always encouraging when people subscribe, because then you think, okay, well, I'm doing something right at least. But yeah, so that's it for this week, and I'll see, well, this week for the head shave. I'll see you all tomorrow for the face shave. Just swilling my razor off. So it's goodbye from me and goodbye from the leaf razor on my head shave. Thank you. Bye now.